Kuali Teotlak. Buenas tardes, mi gente. My name is Kuetzpal, and I welcome you to my YouTube channel, El Mundo Kuetzpal, where I can teach you things that I know, and maybe you can share things that you know. I'm a professional artist and illustrator. I come from a long line of curanderas, that's native healers. But my method of healing is through my art, and I do some spiritual ritual. Mostly for protection. Teaching the new moon rituals at this time, since we're in a very strange current political climate. The full moon is called the OyuaualiuMetsli. Every time you hear Metsli, it's about the moon. So this is the Metsli Luna Baño Espiritual, which is a spiritual bath. You do it the day when you're going to do your full moon ritual, right? You have to cleanse yourself. So for those of you who don't know or who are wondering, what is a full moon? So a full moon is a phase in the moon that appears to be fully illuminated from the Earth's perspective. This occurs when the sun, the Earth, the moon are all aligned in a straight line. The moon and the sun are on the exact opposites of the Earth. The sun's light shines directly onto the portion of the moon that is visible to us and creates a bright full moon. The full moon phase comes about 15 days after the new moon. It will be either waxing or waning. So no matter how full it appears to be, it's only full during that time, which is July 10th. It's Thursday, July 10th at 4:37 p.m. Now, it doesn't mean you can't do the ritual before or after. You can, 3 days before, 3 days after. Okay? But it's cool when you can do it at the right time. Spiritually, the Metsli Luna ritual can be beneficial for releasing hostilities we may hold towards others. You will release all of that does not serve you any longer and practice forgiveness. I know that sounds new agey, but it's really not, okay? If you think about it, when you hold on to that negativity, it's like someone said this analogy to me, and it just makes a lot of sense. It's like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Okay, so it only affects you. They go on living their lives as happy as ever. At this time, you can also clean and energize your crystals or spiritual beads. I have a video for that on this channel. The Metsli Luna ritual is best done at the time of the full moon, but spiritually, like I said, it can be done 3 days before or 3 days after. The day of the Metsli Llena, you're going to contemplate or meditate the intentions you want to release. And this is so that you're not facing these blank pages and draw a blank, right? So yes, and you can even do that while you're doing your bath if you're doing a bath, right? So before you do it, you're going to cleanse your energy with a spiritual bath. Do your own or the one I recommend. This is the Metsli Llena spiritual bath. You need a white candle, right? You always want to have the presence of the Creator or the higher spirit or the Great Spirit, whoever it is you believe in. And then you need a quarter cup of sea salt, a cup of Epsom salt, and about maybe 6 ounces of agua florida. It's like whoosh. Okay, and then you're going to dissolve it in hot water. I do it on the stove because my water is not hot. Some people's water is very hot. So if you let it run and as long as the salts kind of dissolve, right? And then you're going to run a bath that's lukewarm, and you're going to put everything in there, right? You're going to light your candle, you're going to get in and contemplate all of the things you're going to release, right? And it can be from an ex, maybe, you didn't get along with your parents, you want to release that negativity, your siblings, your friends, just anything you want to release, your job, even like your kids, right? Sometimes you want to release the negativity that you guys have between each other, if you do. I don't know any parents who don't. Anyway, You can also add a few drops of an essential oil to the candle if you care to. Rose is one of my favorites. I feel like La Rosa is very healing. And then that's it, right? You're going to do that. You're going to stand there until your fingers prune. No, I'm just kidding. Just going to be in there, contemplate, and then it just depends on how much time you have, right? And then you just get out and dry off. Now, some curanderas will tell you not to dry off, to just stay wet until you dry naturally, and all the water will stay naturally on your body. I had one curandera who would tell me that. That's the hardest thing for me. But, if you're at your home alone, you can totally lay on or sit on a towel and wait to dry up by nature. So yeah, okay. So some of you have a shower and not a bathtub. Coconut soap is an amazing thing. It's always a plus, right? And you can get coconut soap just about everywhere. Try to get it natural or from the spiritual store, so that it doesn't have all the other stuff, right? There's something more natural. So you're going to still prepare the water like you did before, but you're going to have it there ready. You're going to wash your body with the coconut soap and rinse off, and then you're going to pour that prepared water, the salt with the Epsom salt, the all the good smelling things, and then you're going to pour it over your head until you're going to get soaked completely. After drying off, you contemplate the intentions you want to release, right? And what you want to gain from that, So, yes, like I said, you can just let yourself dry. Some curanderas say that's the best thing. If you have the time and the space, do it. All right, it can't hurt, definitely. All right, so the full moon is on Thursday, July 10th, at 3 days before or 3 days after. So, or if you can do it right at that time, that's great. So now you're done with this. You're going to do it earlier in the day. August 9th is the sturgeon moon. September 7th is the corn moon. October 6th is the hunter's moon. And November 5th is the beaver's moon. And then December 4th is the sturgeon moon. Now I'll give you the other moons when we get closer to the end, because we follow the Mexica calendar, and the Mexica calendar, the year ends in February, right? So that we can start brand new in spring with the spring equinox. All right, so yeah, that's it. Okay, so don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and then let's do this together. Let's get cleansed and let's get right. All right, so I want to thank Universidad Nahuatl for all they taught me, Ocotepec, Mexico. Payaya, my culturas, the Payaya, through my mother, Lipana Pache, through my father. Coahuilteca, that combines all in addition to other nations. And the Mexica, which is more commonly known as Aztec, and the Maya culturas. I also want to thank Casa Guajardos, because, they're like my family. I can always Eddie is one of my mentors, actually my main mentor, and he's awesome. And but my mom always went there, right? Because it was a family, and it still is, right? Mr. Guajardo might not be practicing anymore, but he's around, and his daughter and his son are running it, and Eddie is an amazing curandero. And so, yeah. Now, they're in San Antonio, 5223 South Flores Street, San Antonio, Texas, 78214. So when you go to get help from them, remember, this is a sacrifice, right? Don't be rushing around. Don't be going when you only have 15 minutes. Do it right, okay? And then if you're not in town, then 210-922-8949 is their phone number. You can set up an appointment with Eddie, and he can help you over the phone. And then they'll mail you anything. I have some things on my site, but they have a lot of things, right? So they'll mail you anything you need. If you're interested in receiving El Mundo Kuetzpal newsletter, you can connect on Mundo Kuetzpal website, Kuetzpal.com, or if you want to buy, if you want to purchase things, then you can go to corazones.store and you can request things. So thank you. I trust Casa Guajardos because my mother went to them and she went to them because she said they were a familia, and she trusted that, right? And now Señor Guajardo is not curando anymore, but his daughter's running it, and her husband Eddie, and their son. And so it's still running, and it's still family, and you have to be family to work there, which is kind of cool. We're doing a mural there. If anybody wants to come and help, that would be cool. We're trying to set a schedule for summer. That's on Wednesdays. So yeah, send us an email and we'll tell you when we're going to be there, or look at my social media, or Corazones on Fire or Curanderas, and we'll be able to say when we're going to be there, and you can come and help, right? You don't need any experience. I can teach you anything you want to know. All right, so if you're interested in receiving the El Mundo Kuetzpal newsletter, connect with El Mundo Kuetzpal website at kuetzpal.com and request it. You can also buy things, purchase items on corazones.store. And yeah, so I think that's it for now. Oh, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to like, because I'm trying to grow my channel, right? Yeah. So that would be great. Let's all do these rituals and get our bodies clean. And then don't forget the new moon ritual that's coming up. All right. Tlazokamati, gracias, and thank you for watching. Su servidora, Kuetzpal.